Umbrella Gang, we did it again. We got our top 16 Nationals invite. We're going to Dallas the middle of July with Rikka Fairies. So just a heads up, this build is extremely scuffed. I built this in like not too long and also did not get to do too much testing with it. So I'm very proud with how it performed. This is a 52 card build. We have Rikka Fairies, we got Aromages, we have the Snap stuff. I didn't test the Ragnar stuff yet because I just frankly didn't have the time to do so. But before we get started, make sure you get your field centers. Look how beautiful these look. Metal field centers at AkemiTCG.com. And also a word from today's sponsor. Yo guys, we got another box over from our friends at Try Treats. If you guys don't know Try Treats, they'll send you snacks from all over the world, different countries, and you get a random one every single month. So let's see what we got this month. Bam! Is that the Italy one? Is that actually Italy? Okay. I don't know what country that is, but we're gonna find out. It is
Poland.
Well, bam! The sponsor of today's video, Try Treats, sending us treats from Peru. That's exciting. So it has like a little cute card, tells you everything you need to know about it. Cute little postcard. If you don't know what all these snacks are, they give you this cool little pamphlet that tells you exactly what's in there. So let's see. We got prawn crackers. It's one of my favorite treats. Chocolate cookies. Got some, I don't know what that is. Kind of like Biscoff cookies. Funfetti with the jimmies on it. Margarita cookies. More chocolate cookies. These chocolate holes. Chocolate con leche. Chocolate with milk. Casino cookies. Field chocolate wafers. So we're gonna eat one of them and let's see if it's good. Oh, good cookie. Some good, just like a Kit Kat but better. So guys, make sure you use code AkemiTCG for 15% off your first box of Try Treats. 15% off, and get your snacks, get your wonderful tummies filled up, get your food for regionals, so you never lose any games today. So for the Rikka Fairy stuff, we are playing 3-petal. This is very standard. This gets you there. This is pretty much the full Rikka combo. Some people are cutting down to 2. I do just like it at 3. It's a good card. Get you the search, get you the dump, plays around draw. It's cute. 3 Rikka Princess, free extender. You guys already know that. You guys know that. You summon it for free, you lodge into plants. Cool. Whatever. 2 Mudons. Very standard. You want to get to your Con, you want to get to your sheep play. It's really cute. It works. Out of that, really standard. Snowdrop. This is where it's going to get a little bit not standard. I personally play triple Con, which is the field spell, and I like being able to use Snowdrop as much as possible. I also don't like when I have a Snowdrop under a material and I have no way to recur it without going to Strena. So I do just like having the second Snowdrop. That's personally my preference, and I've always been playing it like that. And 1 for Mula. Next to the non-Rikka stuff, we have 3 Sunseed Genius Loci. Even though Dryas is at 1, this is still full combo. So you gotta play the 3 seed. If you normal summon it, they don't have a response. Best case scenario, they don't have any hand traps, period. You're probably gonna cook them. High chance. 1 Sunseed Twin, standard here. And for the Aromage package, so I'm playing 3 Rosalina. Obviously the Rosalina lets you dump on your opponent's turn, you get to gain life points. And also gives you a free special summon, however you lock into plants, but that's fine because Rosalina is just a good card. So this is like an alternate combo starter with Loci as well. And of course we have the Laurel, because in one of the other combo videos you want to trigger the Link 2 as much as you can, the Jasmine, so you can get the search as much as you want, and let you gain 500 life points, so really good in time. Aromages are just really good in time anyways, and you want to take full advantage of that when you can. Aromaseraphy Angelica, not a lot of people are on this, but I really like this card because it makes you gain life points and also just summons itself back for free if you have higher life points and you have an Aroma monster in the field. So it's like a win-win situation. You get a free body and also you gain a ton of life points, so with Magnolia you can do so much damage. And I'm playing the Jasmine. You gain life points, you draw a card, cool, it's sick. And also gives you a second normal summon, so you can go for really cheeky plays, which you're about to see in a second. For the Therian package, I'm playing 3 Lily. I have to play the 3rd Lily now because you want to be able to play around Nib as much as you can. Nibiru is very popular. Can't really play around Droll too much with the Lily line, but if you're able to play around Nib, I would always try to have the 3 Lily. This is essentially the 3 call buys. And obviously with the Lilies, you have the Regulus. Then you have the 1 Lone Fire, just a tech choice. You don't have to play it, but I find it really easy to play because it's easy to float into different pieces of the engine. You can also use it as a really cheeky way to just side out. Like, it's very easy to side out a Lone Fire if you don't need it. So last but not least, I'm playing 1 Cactus Sponsor. This guy is MVP. Every time I've summoned this, my opponent cannot out it. It's an 1800 beat stick, it's a Vanity's Fiend, and it's searchable with Rikka Glamour, so they just die. Your opponent just dies. They see this guy, they look at your board, they're like, oh, I can't be sure with battle, can't be sure with card effects. Oh, it's over. Spell cards, 3 on the set to die, full combo here. 3 Rikka Concon, I just love it at 3 because I'm playing a really decently high Rikka count. 3 Rikka Glamour, the searches. 2 Sunvine Sowing, some people say to cut it at 1, but I love it at 2. It's because it's a free body on board anyways. And also, like, it's really cute when they hit the Dryas with the Veiler because they know it's at 1. And then I'm like, I open the Sowing anyways. It's pretty good. 2 Talents, your opponent's going to hand trap you to Oblivion. 3 Dark Ruler, you have no idea whether or not you're going to go first or second, so you have to have some sort of way to break boards. It's a good card. Disco gets you the King. Aroma Blend. This lets you facilitate the Aroma plays, gets you Magnolia, and also lets you set up the Blessed Winds, Humid Winds, Dry Winds, whichever winds you're using. 1 for 1, free combo. 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. If I'm playing against stun, I want at least some way to potentially kill them. And if you get really lucky, you can play against an opponent that's like Lab or something. You could sack him and draw Harpy's Feather Duster. It does happen. Monster Reborn, free body. I love the card. And experimental cards. I'm playing Rikka Flurries. I tried it out. It did work because I played against a voiceless player and he got really scared when I played it. Basically what happens is if you tribute a Rikka monster, your opponent has to choose one of the old monsters to tribute. So it gets over any towers like cards like Full Armor Master. Trying to think of other cards that are relevant. Cleave 4 Towers. Some other cards, I can't even think of any right off the top of my head, but this does out a lot of different cards. And it does make your opponent scared because, you know, with the new stuff, a lot of people are unaware of the potentials of Rikka. So I really like this card. 1 Blessed Winds. This is also a very controversial card, but because I'm playing the other Aromaseraphy card, this has so much more applications. The amount of times where I just revive stuff from the grave, because you can literally pay 1,000 life points to special summon any Aroma monster from your graveyard to go for game is insane. It's so good. So good. Human Winds, obviously, to search and then gain life points at any time. Pretty much, if your life points are lower, you gain 500. Last but not least, 1 Rikka Sheep. So that is all for the main deck. Now on to the extra deck. So onto the extra deck, we have the Sunvine Thrasher. This is going to be your OTK line, plus you sometimes need a body that's not healer. So if you don't want to use healer yet, you can climb into Thrasher and then later on use healer to gain life points so you can trigger some of the aroma effects that you like. I'm playing 1 healer. It's at 1, so you gotta play the 1. 1 Dryas. It's at 1, so you gotta play the 1. Cards a full combo. 3 Jasmine. It comes up so often. I used to play 2 and I used to not be a believer of 3, but 3 comes up so ridiculously often that you kind of have to play 3. The amount of times where I'm like, well, you stopped this line, so I'm gonna go Jasmine, get Bouncer, and then summon Bouncer, and now you have an unkillable Bouncer unless they open Droplet or Imperm or something like that. They're in a really, really bad spot if you have a Bouncer on the field. 1 Dance Neon. This is when you gamble. If they've stopped every single one of your lines, they've hand trapped you like 3 to 4 times. You gamble, you call 3, and you pray to God that you draw plants. So it's come up where I'm like, okay, I'll be like, let's gamble, and I would whiff, and we just go to game 3. It happens. Like 3s, Melius if you want to climb the Bengal Lancer, but most of the time you're using this for the Thrasher OTK because most of the time for the Link 3 you're going to be summoning Rosemary, and what you're going to do with Rosemary is you get Aroma Blend, you can get any of the other Aroma cards. Also, this is a banish. I believe it's tribute 1 it points to, and then you target 1 card on the field, banish it. Really cute. It comes up, but the effect that's been coming up more recently is because I play a higher aroma count. The effect that if I gain life points, I can special summon an aroma monster from my hand, actually comes up a lot. So keep that in mind, guys. 1 Bengal Lancer, you have to play at the Link 4 standard. 1 Magnolia. I love this fusion card. It's a pay 2,000 life points, non-targeting banish, and since I'm playing 2 of the win, sometimes it procs 2 cards and you can banish 2 cards. Also, it's really great for OTKing and makes all your guys ginormous. And also, if your life points are higher, none of your monsters can be destroyed by opponent card effects. So if you're playing against Runic, they're gonna have a really hard time getting over the Magnolia like special effect, especially since Runic's not really doing damage to you. They're trying to win by, you know, banishing your cards or like slow grinding. So it works out really well. 1 Teardrop, obviously. 2 Strenna. This might be controversial, but I might think of cutting it to 1 for All-Say. It did come up where I needed an All-Say and a Teardrop. but I technically or tend not to go for the double Strenna line. I actually didn't summon Strenna once this whole entire tournament for this regional, so it's definitely based on preference. I think 2 Strenna is still correct, but I'm gonna try 1 also to see if I like it better. And then high Periton for the Strenna. Now onto the side deck. Again, I just want to let you guys know this is extremely scuffed. I did not use half of the side deck, just a heads up. So Pankratops, if you go in second, that's just cheeky. Curry Photon if you're playing against Tempai. What it does is it's a quick effect, discard from your hand, pay 2,000 life points. For the rest of the turn, you take no damage, period. So I just thought it was a cute, cheeky card. I thought it could work well in conjunction with Human Winds if, you know, I need to get my life points even lower. It just didn't come up. I decided against Tempai, but I didn't draw it, so it could have been anything else, honestly. Orchid to pop back row. Herald of the Abyss, because I don't like Pirelli, but again, this didn't come up because I didn't play against Pirelli. A Change of Heart, this also didn't come up against any decks. I was like using stuff from my previous side deck, so definitely probably try not to copy the side deck just because of guys. 2 Thrust, this actually came up a lot. You can thrust into Dark Lord or thrust into Evenly Matched. Basically, if you know you're going second, you can thrust into so many different things, and it gets you there. You can thrust into selling too, depending on the situation if you really need it. So I just really like how flexible the card is, but I cannot have it in the main deck. 3 Evenly Matched, obviously with the thrust target. If you're going second, you want to break boards. Evenly is extremely good. Last but not least, if you're going first, I still play the Triple Solemn Judgment. I just like stopping my opponent from playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and this is probably one of the best cards to do so. I know it kind of doesn't make sense in a 52 card build, so your side deck has to be kind of like all or nothing because you have a lower chance of drawing the cards on your side, so definitely take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, I'm really happy with the performance of how this deck did. Again, I didn't have too much practice with it, but if you guys want to see how I play my combos and how I play different things in different situations, please let me know down in the description below. Other than that, my name is AkemiTCG. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.